keeping the same structure as we did in part 1, 3 exercises, one for the lower body, one for the upper body and one for the core. First set of exercises, we're going to do 10 single leg stand up, 10 band bicep curls and 20 knee crunches from a plank. So firstly, using a seat so your hips are about knee height, use one leg to stand up and sit down, keeping your balance, and switch legs. Alternate 5 each side. Next, standing in the middle of an elastic band, take a firm grip just below the knees, stand up straight, chest out, shoulders back, palms forwards for bicep curls, 10 times. Drop the elastic to one side, take a plank position on your forearms, lift your hips slightly to allow space for your knee to get forwards towards your elbow, lower the hips as your leg goes back, marching on a spot, 10 each side. So go again, one leg stand up from knee height, alternate 5 each side. Next, reach for the elastic band again, standing in the middle for bicep curls. Grip a little bit more of the elastic for more tension. And lastly, back down to a plank, hips up for knee crunch. So just one more round. Seated, one leg stand up. just once more, reach for the elastic, standing in the middle for bicep curls. At the top, try to push the elbow into the elastic for more tension. Back down to a plank, knee crunches, 10 each side. Hit the pause button if you need a break. For the next group of exercises, 10 single leg burpees, 10 plank to push-ups position on a block, and simultaneously squat and press 10 times. From a start position in the middle of the mat, 1 foot off the ground, hands down, jump back, jump forwards and stand up using the remaining leg. Switch legs at the top, hands down, jump back, jump forwards and stand up using one remaining leg. Alternate 5 each side. Next, take a push-ups position on a block. One arm at a time, lower yourself down to a plank on your forearms next to the block. One arm to get back up onto the block. After 5, lead with the other arm. Next, reach for a folded elastic band. Take an overhand grip, slightly wider than your shoulders, just under your chin. Squat and push up at the same time so the band moves as little as possible. You move around the elastic band, squeezing back muscles at the bottom. Starting again with one-legged burpees, alternate 5 each side. Back to a push-ups position on the block. Lower yourself down to your elbows on the mat. Back into a push-ups position on the block. After 5, lead with the other arm. folded elastic band again. Squat and reach as high as you can at the same time. Move around the elastic. Last round of these 3 exercises, starting with one-legged burpee. Alternate 5 each side. Just once more, take a push-ups position on the block, lower yourself down to your elbows on the mat, and back up onto the block. After 5, lead with the other arm. And finally, elastic band under your chin, squat and push up at the same time. If you need a break, hit the pause button. Last group of 3 exercises. I'm going to take 10 side lunges, 10 single arm row from a push-ups position, and 20 hip tilt from a push-ups position. Starting with a side lunge, holding the weights just in front of you and standing sideways on the mat. Stride one foot to the side, reach the weights to either side of the foot and push off back into the middle. Reach the weights either side of the foot and push off back into the middle. After 5 each side, drop one weight in the middle of the mat and the other one out to the side. Take a push-ups position with the weight just between your hands. Take a grip of the weight with one arm and pull the elbow back as far as you can, squeezing the shoulder blades. Alternate 5 each side. After 5 each side, drop the weight to one side and back into a push-ups position, but feet together. Tilt the hips to one side, get as close to the floor as you can, and then back over to the other side. After 10 each side, start the circuit again. Take a grip of the weights, stand in the middle of the mat, side lunge, reaching the weights either side of the foot, and push off back into the middle, 5 each side. Take a push-ups position with one weight between your hands. Pull the elbow back as far as you can, squeezing the shoulder blades. Alternate 5 each side. Throw the weight to one side, take a push-ups position with your feet together, tilt side to side, 10 each side. Last round of this group of exercises, side lunge. Reach the weight to either side of the foot, push off back into the middle, 5 each side. Drop one weight to the side. Push-ups position, one arm row. And finally drop the weight to one side. Push-ups position with feet together, tilt side to side. Great work! Perhaps next time, try an extra circuit of each of the group of exercises, or a few more repetitions of each exercise.